might be wondering, what is this? This is a gigantic framed picture of Mindy on our wedding day. Oh, she's on the phone, she can't.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. This week I am fully on track of exactly what day it is because did you guys not have school last Monday? I don't know why. Last week I was so off, but this week I am feeling much more on track. Today is Tuesday. I've got to tell you, this morning we had a wee bit of a scare. Our room is always like a little bit warmer than the rest of the main level. In our old house, we had our own thermostat for our bedroom, which was really odd and really awesome. Then there was a thermostat for the rest of the main level, upstairs and the downstairs. This house, main level, just controls the entire level, but for some reason our room stays warm. Upstairs controls most of the level except for that loft room. It's really hot in the summer. We haven't had very many cold days yet, but we're finding that it gets really cold on the cold days. We have obviously AC set to a certain temperature. It shouldn't really kick on if it goes below the temperature we've set it to. For some reason, last night when we woke up, the kids upstairs, it was freezing up there. It was so cold. We don't even know what temperature because our little thermostat wasn't working. It says it's offline. When Brandon went up there, he noticed that the AC was running, but it was freezing upstairs. Was it Hazy that mentioned something about Pebbles? Yeah. Hazy had mentioned that the loft was really cold. That's where Pebbles is. Brandon went in there to check and he was like, oh my gosh, it's absolutely frigid in here. Checked on Pebbles. At 10 o'clock, I randomly found myself upstairs. I don't even know why, but I checked on Pebbles. He was not acting normal. Brought him down to our bedroom. Have given him a little TLC. Nursed him along. He wasn't moving much. And I was like, what if he's freezing? What if he's literally frozen? I held him, I cuddled him, put him on like right here with a blanket, fed him some food, trying to nurse him back to health today. Ultimately, I just got so scared, I took him to the vet. That's adorable. He does that with his daughter.
Late breaking update. Have you talked or addressed the Pebbles situation?
I kind of talked a little bit about some of the things that we had noticed, like it was cold in the room, noticed that he was maybe...
Okay, did you mention that you took him to the vet?
I think I
Bringing the world up to speed on our fairly stressful morning. Nursing, so all jokes aside, I was gonna be like heavily sarcastic with it, but all jokes aside, it did remind me of when Justin brought our little cat Laz back to life and he was just trying to hold the little kitty, massage it in his gloves and put it by the fire. Little Pebbles this morning was kind of like lifeless in the corner. He would just like fall to the side. It's like if he was asleep standing up or something, he just like fall to the side.
So sad.
He's also never out from underneath the fluff. That's where he hangs out, comes up to eat, then he goes back. That's pretty much his thing. The fact that he was out of it was weird. Freezing cold room. Like I don't know what the deal was. Got cold last night and the AC was on.
We turned off all of that.
So it was like cold. And so I think he was just like crazy cold. But anyways, mom kept an eye on him for a while. He was not getting a lot better. He just wouldn't like move. He couldn't do the normal things.
Him.
Just holding a little bottle.
So cute.
And he puts his little thing up.
I actually kind of loved it.
What do you call that? A paw? A hand?
It's a paw.
It's a paw, yeah. Just like drinking his little bottle. It was so cute. But it wasn't like bringing him back at all. If you put him back in here, he kind of just wouldn't move. He wouldn't bury himself, which is his main thing. He wasn't really eating. He would just like, it was really cute. Mom had like a little piece on her sweater and she set him like right by it and he would just kind of like go through the motions like, but
it
like,
was so
really
cute.
Anyway, so mom made an appointment at the vet and then mom, tell us right now this is a good sign because we can't see him because he's over here. He's actually buried himself enough to get some sleep. But what did they tell you at the vet?
So I took him in and they asked me all these questions. So when was he last seen? Is he spayed and neutered? And I was like, we've never been to the vet for a hamster before.
I thought they were gonna make fun of you when you walked in. Be like, you know that a new hamster is cheaper than this visit. It's like, well, it's not about the money. 2
to 3 times a week, she told me. We went in, she got all of his vitals, she listened to his little heartbeat. She just used a stethoscope. And then they had to take his temperature and
seen that.
Know how they do with the babies.
Bum.
The nurse like checked him out, did all of the information. The doctor came in. Just I know, it sounds so crazy.
It just sounds like so intense for little Pebbles.
It was so cute. He like turned him upside down. I feel like typically, I keep wanting to say Laz. If Pebbles was feeling himself, he would have like
yeah,
tried
he'd be
to
like,
get
I don't
out
want
of
to be
it.
upside down.
He was just kind of like.
Well, yeah, no, when you get him out and play with him, he's very squirmy, active, loves to get in a little hamster ball and run around. If you held him upside down, he would definitely be like flipping out. He was very docile.
Oh, he really
doing
was.
Whatever.
As the vet called him, he was in a stupor.
Okay.
Not a stupor of thought, just a stupor. Put him in here, and I was actually really scared because the last time I put him in a box was to bring him home. And he like
chewed his way through it. Yeah.
I was like, oh man, I don't know if this is gonna work. But I also
breathing hole?
Yeah.
I did put holes in the lid.
Oh, okay. I was like,
So I
Pretty
carried.
good, huh?
I walk
Rex.
into the vet like this.
It
I'm like,
looks
no, I
so
do not want to return these
sad.
shoes.
It also kind of looks like a.
He's dead. Maybe.
Yeah.
So anyways,
but how else do you transfer a hamster
well, I
to a
asked
vet?
her,
I
and
don't know.
she's like, well, do you have a little cage? And I was like, no. She goes, could you bring his real cage? And I was like,
kind of
no.
a lot.
So,
I mean, we could have done hamster ball, but I don't feel like that's very good. It rolls.
I would have dropped it. So anyways, when I took him in, he was just like huddled into the corner, and he would like roll like on his head. Then he would like almost roll over. And
Yeah, he was trying to bury himself when you guys got back in this corner. He like lacked the strength to move anything, so he would just lean forward and then just fall into it and then just stay there laying on the ground. Well, what's the diagnosis? Sorry.
After the doctor assessed him, he goes, yeah, he's kind of acting like he wants to just burrow, but he told the nurse, go get me some such and such, such and such. She brings in a syringe with basically some sugar water. And you could tell like immediately he was just like more active and moving, and in the box he was just like kind of going all over. Like even by the time we got home, he was kind of acting the same. So he said, go home and warm him up. I explained how the house was cold.
Got the heater right here. We have taken this up to another level for our Pebbles. We've got his cage here in our room with a heater in the sun coming here through the glass.
When hamsters, because they're so small, if their body temperature drops too much, it can kill them. And so we literally almost killed him because of.
Jeez, that's.
We didn't know that like.
But
it was
instead
cold up there
we
already.
saved
We didn't know
him.
that the AC was on as well.
Different way to phrase that, Brexton, is not that we almost killed him, but that we saved his life today.
I did tell the nurse, I said, I almost turned him into a hamster popsicle. She like thought it was really funny, and the doctor did not. He said, go home, watch him for 2 days. If you have a heater, put it next to him, but don't put it on him. You don't want to hurt him.
I held him for a little bit in front of the heater, and he seemed to enjoy that.
I think I'll probably put this heater on tonight here. I don't know that we're ready to turn on the heat in the house because I don't think we quite need it yet, but we'll use this heater. Just point it in the general direction of him. I said we have to watch him for the next 48 hours to make sure that's kind of like the critical time.
Got a late breaking news here. A lot of breaking news today. We had a little special emergency visit to the veterinary ER for Pebbles, which all is looking very well there. The other good news besides Pebbles' full recovery is that I've been waiting for something for probably a month. A while back, we threw in kind of right at the end of a vlog, we said today's video was supposed to be something about a special delivery that mom knew nothing about, and she was gonna be so surprised, so excited, but it was a little bit sarcastic because once she saw it, she was not gonna be excited. Anyways, that whole energy fizzled because it got lost in like customs. It was held in Denver for a while. I had to pay some money to free it from postal jail, and then it was lost somewhere in Salt Lake, but now it has arrived. It is here. If you're wondering, what is this? This is a gigantic framed picture of Mindy on our wedding day. Oh, she's on the phone. She can't.
fragile.
It's way better than that. Should we go take it downstairs, Brexy? I wonder if anybody guessed that it was going into the office. Now I did have the window open for some light, but it would be gone all day. All right, Brexton, should we reveal what it is that we've got here?
Yes.
First of all, viewing audience at home, what would you wager is inside of this? If you had to guess, you had to make a bet on that guess, what would you say is probably most likely in here? Keeping in mind, going inside of the This Is How We Bingham office.
Probably right there.
There. Not a TV?
Not a TV.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Brexito, there's the power unit right there. Any guesses yet? Interesting. Interesting. So how should I do this? Keep cutting, take the top off, or should I pull it out like this and just show you? Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that works for sure. Okay. Almost there. Almost got the big reveal. Okay, you ready?
We're on the right side, I can tell.
3, 2, 1, reveal. Ho, 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 ho! Brexton, it is the right side. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay, so first of all, I was gonna say, I thought it was gonna be more pink and there's more purple, but that's the purple and this is pink. But yeah, dude.
Okay, you can
That
tell,
is
like,
actually
the
correct.
color difference.
So Brexton, can you see pretty good what that is? This giant custom neon sign is gonna go right there on the wall. Add some neon light.
Nice picture of this.
That is
Right
huge.
there.
That is as big as I wanted and then some. So if I lift this up, you gonna be able to hold it up there and show you, or is it attached to that? Let's see, how do you do this? This is what you hang it up there with, I guess. So ready?
Lightweight.
Bro, how excited do you think Mom's gonna be about it? Not very. She's actually embarrassed that I'm putting this online, but you know what, guys? This is who I am, okay? Doing my best. This is gonna look so lit. Get it, though? Because it's an LED neon sign. No? Okay. Use it. Lit. Okay, here we go. Decided we were gonna do a fun little test before we get working on this, because I think hanging it's gonna take a while, a lot of measuring. So we just wanna see how bright it is. Fingers crossing that it's pretty good brightness. 3, 2, I don't know, it could be brighter. How does it look to you? Oh my gosh, dude.
My
You're
gosh.
joking me. Brexton, let me video you to show how light it's making you. Like, that's how much light is coming. Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous, dude. In the best possible way. This was worth absolutely every penny. This is so dumb and so
big.
awesome. Bro, that's gonna go right there. That's gonna be pretty much my light in this room. That's all I need. That is enough to light up an entire floor of the house.
We don't need that one anymore.
I love the colors.
What in the freaking heck did you do?
We actually were gonna get it hung before we told you about it or showed it to you, but then you might have heard our shrieks of excitement when we saw how bright it is. That is so freaking bright. So I will say, for me who likes things higher, that feels low. We just finished hanging it. I gotta be honest, it looks 1,000 times better than I ever dreamed. It's bigger than I thought. I thought it was gonna be pretty big.
It's so big.
It's so much brighter than I thought. You may notice, Mom for sure will, slightly off from being level. This side's up ever so slightly. But with like the 4 distinct holes, there's not a lot of wiggle room. It's like, what do they say, like perfection's the enemy of good enough, and this is pretty good enough, I think. So this is it, you guys. This is the new neon sign to grace the office here, which adds to, this had no neon over here, which I know, whatever. But
It was really dark.
above the closet, inside the closet, LED bar back there, the PC's RGB, the headphone stand is, so it just felt like everything was over here.
And
This
the
had nothing.
closet and everything.
I think this more than makes up for the lack of light over here. Now this has, it feels like more light than anywhere in the whole house.
Oh yeah.
Do you love it?
Yep.
Thank you. I could not have done this without Brexton. He even said it as we were doing it. He's like, I don't think you could have done this without me. And I was like, there is no way I could have. I couldn't hold it, get a screw out of my mouth, put it in here, measure, hammer the thing in while holding this with one hand. So Brexton, huge help here. And I'm gonna call this, if Mom doesn't love this purchase, this was an investment in father-son time with me and Brex.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, you can't even see it. So it goes so bright. Well, Mindy, I can tell you're really happy tonight.
I'm so happy that Pebbles is feeling better.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's what I meant.
I keep
Pebbles.
actually almost calling him Tickles, and I don't know that we've ever talked about Tickles here on the vlog.
We reunited
Maybe
with him
that's a
in
different
the next
story for a
life.
different day. But
Tickles was like
Tickles
our
didn't
first
make it, so we shouldn't talk about that.
family pet, and it was just me and you in a little apartment. Yeah, it was a long time ago. Cute little kitty, but yeah, another story for another day. We do keep calling Pebbles Laz and Tickles.
Today was a good day. Even though we had a few little stumbling blocks, I feel like we have overcome. Just checked on Pebbles. He's in there just...
Doing much better.
He's in there...
So
he's
cute.
just so cute. His little hands are so cute. But
Successfully got some pants to go with the family pics. We've got the outfits laid out. So many things in line. And you guys, if you didn't check out Riley's video today, cat is out of the bag. I challenge you. I invite you to go check it out. And you will see a little bit more of what we were doing when we went to Hawaii. Stick around because later this week we'll be doing a full deep dive into it all. We got a fun video for you guys coming up later this weekend.
you can go check out the Nen fam. They posted a video. Ryler posted a video on his channel. There's both videos you can go watch. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.